We're on the finale. L.G.C, the last govern connector. That reminds me of Full Grown Valentine. Or Atreyu. There's also Trivium too. I like this a lot. Wow. So this was the start, man. This was the start of ICDD. So when did he meet Shuhei? On the second album? Wow. I'm impressed, dude. I'm impressed. I gotta tell you, man, I never thought in a million years I would hear Rebuke go punk. Or rock, for that matter. Really, really impressed me. I can't wait to see what you're gonna request in January. I think you already requested it, dude. But man, I can't believe you have been this long supporting me, dude. You've been it's almost been a year, dude, that you've been on the channel in the Patreon. Supporting the fuck out of my channel. So thank you very much, Tristan. This album this EP was awesome. I love this, dude. I love punk. I love rock too. So that's right on par with me, man. That's right on par. I love this. Let's get into my review. Pos picks, dude. I probably have to say my number one favorite on this album is the parody. Maximum the Hormone parody. What was the name of that one? 10 Years of Youth and Paranoia. Really fucking cool song, dude. Really like that. Did not expect them to go punk. That was so cool. Love that shit. I never heard the original. Is that a cover? Or is that just a parody? Is that a cover of Maximum Hormone? But holy shit, that was really cool. Really fucking cool track. My second favorite, Revolving Season. I love the drums in there, and then that bass lick after the drum. That was really cool. Really reminded me of One Korok, and I love One Korok, so really did like that a lot. And finally, my third favorite would have to be the 666, The Blackest of All Roses. I really like that one. Really, really good EP. Really enjoyed this. I love how that one song reminded me of. I'm not that big of a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, but I do love the guitars in Avenged Sevenfold. And plus, he was pulling off like Serge Tankian vocals, like early System of a Down vocals, which was really cool to hear that. The album MVP is gonna go to Mr. Hall. I don't know your last name, but I'm pretty sure that you were in charge of programming this. And it sounds really good, dude. It sounds really fucking good. Really enjoyed this. This is the first known album of ICDD before they were ICDD, which is really cool. I never would have found this. Shout out goes to my patron. Alright, get into it. Influences. What I think this album is influenced off of, obviously, Maximum the Hormone. They did a parody of Maximum the Hormone. This really reminded me of like a rock / punk style EP. Really cool, dude. Second, probably One Korok. And One Korok does a lot of bass licks. They do a lot of drums. Just a lot of like solo drums, a lot of bass licks. And plus they sing, they're a rock band from Japan. And really, really cool. Really awesome band. Number 3, probably gonna have to give it to Bullet for My Valentine. A lot of the guitar licks in here really reminded me of Bullet for My Valentine, and they're another amazing melodic death metal band. My 4th pick, probably Rancid. Old school punk. I got old school punk vibes from this EP. Just not only just that one song, but I've heard it a lot in this EP. A lot of influence from punk. And I'm gonna give that to them. The change in style reminds me of the Gazette. The Gazette loves to change their style, so they'll be my 5th pick for influences. Those currently what my influences are. It may change as I listen to this EP again, but I really did enjoy this. Thank you for throwing this in, Tristan. Genre of this album. Number 1 to me is rock. It's J-rock, dude. This is a J-rock album. There's only one metal song on this album. This is J-rock. This album is J-rock. It's EP is J-rock. Probably progressive, dude. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes in this EP that I noticed. I would probably have to say death metal would be the 3rd one for genre. And then 4th would be melodic, because it's very melodic with the guitars and everything. And finally, number 5, it's punk, dude. Just one song in here's punk, but there is a lot of punk influence in this album, and I gotta give it to punk. My rating for Nishiki's Gift is going to be a 7.9 out of 10. It's not the best album I've heard by Rebuki, but then again, it's not the worst. The worst belongs to Kerasu. That was the worst album I've heard. I'm pretty sure I gave that. What did I give that? It was like a 6.5. Let me go look that up. Hang on. An 8.5 out of 10. Well, this is a step above it. So I said 7.9. So I'm gonna give this an 8.7 out of 10. It's almost the worst produced album, but it's not the worst. I like this better than Kerasu. I don't like this better than Anastasis. I don't like this better than the first Decadence, the second Decadence, or the third Decadence. And I'm interested to see what you're gonna request in January, dude. The next album review and you guys are gonna be the first ones to know this, that I'm not gonna announce this on community post, is going to be Hope Name It, in honor of my friend that passed away, the bassist, for Christoph. So I hope you guys will join me at the very start of the next month, which is December, when we check out for the first time ever the new metal band from Poland, Hope. I promise these guys I will get to them. And whenever I found out that my friend passed away, I just like this year what I did with the Oblivion. Man, these people mean a lot to me. These people I meet through doing the reaction channels and reviews and everything, they really do. And whenever I lose one of y'all, it really hurts me. It really does. But rest in peace, Christoph. I will see you guys at the next album review.